Hi Leo, it's Samantha from Soul Pathways. How are ya? I'm here to give you your timeless monthly love reading. Yep, it's that time of the month. It's going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. And it's a timeless reading, meaning whenever you get to this message, it's for the month ahead, whatever month that may be, okay? General message, so take from it what you can and leave the rest. And if you want a personalized message just for you, hit me up. That information's below, okay? Yeah. The cards have already been cleansed, cleared, and meditated on. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with this deck and give you some general energies. Excuse me. Fill it in with this deck, which now has reversals due to divine. And then in the end, I'm going to give you further divine messages through some letters. So I'll pull out some initials and again, but they don't have to be initials. Just messages, but we can use them as initials too, okay? Okay. So with that, let's go ahead and pull, ask divine to come in. I hope you are doing good today, Leo. Thanks for showing up. Hi, Dad. You're going to be excited the month ahead, Divine says. Some excitement is heading your way. Not quite sure what that means. Something you want is on its way. It's going to be different for different ones of you. Could, obviously, love reading, so... There's going to be a matter that you're dealing with that you're going to have to mind your P's and Q's on, though. It's like a tenuous yet tedious situation. Lots of T's there. Maybe somebody with a name that starts with a T is involved. Who knows? Here's the first card, though, that came out. This could be involved. Sword and Rose. Maybe roses are involved, but sword is sword of truth. So, maybe you have to speak your truth coming in. Yeah, determination, clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection. Yeah, this is what was just being spoke upon. In love, you know, roses have the beautiful rose, but also all those thorns, and you got to be really careful. Now, you are also a rose, and you have your own thorns, so you got to be careful about, yeah, it's kind of like cacti. You can be a little prickly if you want. I'm not calling you a prick. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm just saying we all have the tendency to be certain ways if we don't pay attention to ourselves. It seems you might be going on a date or having a conversation on a date where it could get a little tense because there's a conversation that's going to be had. Don't know why. Maybe it's not this kind of date. I just seen the word date. So don't look at the picture. It might be just a casual walk in the park, for all I know. Yeah, look at this second one. Coffee cup. So a coffee date. But it could be just truly going out on a date because you care about somebody, Cupid's arrow, and you're trying to set a record straight, Leo, because you want to make something right with somebody. A lot of hearts here, so this might be somebody you've never shared your heart with. You've spent plenty of time with them, but you never were authentic with them. They didn't know that. You did, though. And now you're chasing them to set it straight. Yeah. You feel like they're running, though. And you also feel like the clock's ticking. Divine already said something you want is going to come to pass. In the past, you were wearing a mask. And you indulged quite a bit. If it's not you, just flip the roles. If it was the other person, okay. But you've since healed your heart, or they've healed their hearts, and maybe that's why they were running, or you're running. Twin flame. Quite possibly, they moved on from you, and you were a twin flame, or you moved on from them. But you're mirroring them. You can feel them in every way, shape, and form. Some patterns of thinking need to be changed, though. I'll give you that, with that old school card coming out, in order to get to paradise here. Yeah, I think maybe you're thinking about engagement. You don't want to spend your life without them? Or could this be to somebody else? A soulmate? Is there somebody else? Or were you with a soulmate? I have addiction here too. Is there an addiction that you must conquer still? All good questions. Separation. So, yeah. Let's get some more information, and abundance is coming through. You seem very busy. Trying to, I heard, make up for lost time. I don't know that that's feasibly possible, but you can start from where you're at and move forward. There's justice to be had coming forward for you, though. Red could be significant. Lady in Red just came through. The Bird. What a great song that was. Justice with a fresh start. I like it. Tell me a little more about that. What's that about? Could involve a Libra air sign. One card. There it is. Emperor. What's that? That could be you or this person. I really feel like you've felt the weight of the world on your shoulders. You could have children with this person, or you want children with this person. You've been wanting communication for forever with all these birds flying around. And I feel like there's an ending and new beginning coming out. And they told me to drop the cards, and look what flew out. Empress in the upright. So we have an ending and a new beginning. Passionate one at that. With the Ace of Wands. So, I heard testing the waters. And now I have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. In the past, there could have been some Seven of Swords scene going on in this relationship. Look at this person. She is simply sitting there all alone. Oh, wow. Yeah. Arguments, lying, taking what's not yours. This could have been a Queen of Wands. Yeah. Queen of Wands in the reverse is not nice. This is an unhealed individual. And then I got a Queen of Swords as well. In the reverse. Even not nicer. Now, I'm assuming these are all people outside of you. Seems like we've got a lot of people here. Could this be friends or family? You'll have to fit this in. For you. Man or woman. Remember, no gender in my tarot. You can take these as women or men. Okay? Because men have feminine aspects too. Just because I say Queen of Wands or King of Wands, or yeah, Queen of Wands or Queen of Swords, doesn't mean that these are women. These can be men and they're feminine. Somebody wants to come in and offer a cup of love. I think maybe you. But they're not moving. And they're wearing a mask. And there's no horse. They're not on a horse. The horses behind them are statues. Sounds like a bunch of horse manure to me. So sorry. But look. I mean, just look at the picture. Maybe somebody's trying to offer you that. And then we have the moon. Yeah. A bunch of, I'm going to love you to the moon and back. Maybe this France is significant, or Paris, perhaps. Maybe that's significant for you. Yeah. If they said they were going to marry you. Or maybe work is significant. Or some other commitment. Maybe you are married to this person. Or in separation. Or some other commitment. But whatever it is, there wasn't any reciprocity. Or they don't plan to give it. Because they don't plan to come. There's no horse. They don't plan to give you anything, Leo. I just heard they're using you. It's a fantasy. With it being next to the moon card, it's like they're telling you one thing while they're off with somebody else. Being loyal. Look at the puppy in that woman's arms. Like I said, they could be already committed to somebody else. They told you they would be with you. Take only what resonates. So they're not able to give you anything because they have nothing to give. Which leaves you waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting forever, right? Yeah, Hangman. So, I'm like, I don't know. Hangman. I think this person, if he's coming in quick with Hangman in reverse, I certainly, he or she, be on the lookout, because I don't think they have two pennies to rub together at this time. They do want to... I have 2 of Cups upright and the 3 of Wands. So I do think they want to explore the possibility with you of being with you, dating you. But you see, you're the only one lifting your mask here. She's lifting it to have a drink, and he's watching her. And the other thing I'm noticing is he's in black and she's in white. So you guys could be very different from one another. So something you want is coming in. But, you know, do you really want it? Right? This could be a fresh new start in love. Justice, fresh new start between an emperor. I do have this. So on deck for somebody is justice. Fresh new start between an empress and an emperor in love. I've got 3 aces here. I have the sword, the wand, and the pentacle with the world card. But I also have another set here with some other women, some lies, some deception, a lack of healing, and then somebody coming in and offering up a fake cup of love with the story about I'll marry you or let's be together, and they don't really have anything to give. And this could be work, but this is a love reading, so we're going to keep it love. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get some messages here and see what comes through with you. It's loud, so give me a minute. N S I think that's Z. T. Wow. S. Another S. Lots of S's. O. A. O. D. A. I just heard the name David. A. V. I just heard the name Xavier. I just heard the word oath. Day. Day. So they'll come during the day, not at night. I just heard blood oath. I don't know what that means. I just heard the name Nathan. Natalie. Nat. Oasis. Daniel. Dave. Dan DeVita. Could happen on a Saturday. Somebody tossed something out. Somebody's tossing some things away. I got sun, so this is the son of somebody. Somebody you know. It could be somebody you know, it's their son. You might get involved with somebody's son. Valentine's Day could be important. V-Day. San Francisco just came in. San Jose. San Diego. The zoo there is important. You've been to that zoo. San Diego Zoo. Time zones are important. Star. You're a star, or you could be dealing with a star, or stars. Now I'm drawn to California, to Los Angeles, to the stars, because I'm in San Diego, or the zoo. So California is very significant. I don't know why I heard clan or coven. I just heard stifle, stifling, stifling something, or stifle. Snap, snap. Stands. Somebody's going to take the stand. Somebody's taking the stand for themselves. Somebody's standing up for themselves, and then somebody's going to take the stand, like in court, against a bunch of people. So somebody's standing up for themselves, and then somebody's going to infiltrate. I just heard infiltrate. Virginia could be important. Virginia. That zoo there too as well. There's a zoo in Virginia. Really? Arlington just flew in. Somebody can't do handstands like... I don't know where all this is coming from. Okay? No one's business. Kazoom. That's a movie. Kazoom. Seems important. Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you like it. Maybe you're like the characters. Maybe some of the characters are prevalent. Maybe that movie stands out. Kazoom. Kazoom. Ba boom. Ooh, maybe she has the curves you like. Maybe you have the curves he likes. one night stand. So maybe for one night and one night only, you guys were together. One night stand. It's on the nightstand. So money was put on the nightstand. There's something on the nightstand. There's a nightstand with money on it, drugs on it, and a gun. There was liquor, too. There was a cup of liquor on that nightstand. The strippers were there. Strippers. Lots of strippers. Okay. It was a zoo. A madhouse. A madman. There was a madman there. Okay. Kind of crazy. Somebody's sassy. I've got sassy here. Missing the Y, but doesn't matter. Sassy. Somebody's tanned. Somebody likes tanning. Sun goddess. Or god. Somebody gets high and goes tanning. I don't know where that came from. I do. They roll up money and then they get high and they go tan. DA. What's it? That could be important. And here, somebody's getting in touch with the DA's office, or those initials could be important. Diane, I just heard. Suzanne. I'll take you. Somebody said I'll take you. But they never arrived. 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 Dazed and confused. Ozone came up too. That person never arrived because they disappeared. But this dazed and confused was a different, and they made it. Stephen, Vance, Advance. She'll be fine. Arizona. Let's go to Arizona. Scottsdale. What's in Scottsdale? Doom. I got Doom. Dune. Don't touch me. I got ASS. Somebody likes your ASS, or you might like theirs. Don't touch my ASS, you might say that. Or somebody might say that to you. Toss. I'm back to toss. What are we tossing? Now I've got the word dove. Somebody wants more peace in their life. Oh, I'm also drawn to Dove chocolates. Somebody likes Dove chocolates. They know they shouldn't eat them. They feel fat already. Oh, it's a secret thing. They hide these. These are hidden. Oh, ringing in the left ear. So that's a confirmation. Do's and don'ts. Don't eat my Dove chocolate. Do exercise. Non-stop. Scott. Sarah. Zane, Nancy, Tom, Damon, I just got vermin. I don't know what that. Vermin are like mice in that. Terry, Tori, back to the stars. Something I'm seeing sitting in the desert looking at the stars on the top of like the hood of a vehicle or in the trunk, like the bed of a truck. Darius. Ooh, do that again. Right there. Somebody said that. Maybe while they were in the back end of that truck. New Zealand might be important. Zales, jewelry, might be important. DOS. Now that's computer language. DOS. So maybe somebody's into computers now. I just heard Avatar. I'm seeing people throwing things out, burning things, throwing things into a fire. Andy, Tommy, Tony, somebody help me. Not today. Very soon. 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 Soon is here. Soon. Very soon. You'll get yours too, but I got SOS. ADT, which is a security company. Somebody could be a security person, a security man or woman. NOS. Nose. NOS. They use their nose. They snort. Snort. Van. Something about a van. They use a van. Dark colored van. Okay. I did say Andy. V. Veronica? Okay, that's it. That's what I got, Leo. Like I said, messages, all messages. I told you, it's a wild and wacky channeling session for a love reading. Wild and wacky. Who knows? I never know what's going to come through when I tap into these little letters. So, especially since I'm where I'm at. Okay, so, anywho, I hope that you got something from that reading. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, abundance on the bottom. Maybe 35-25. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. Know that you're loved, that you're protected, okay? You take care, and until the next time, I'll see you then. Bye.